Hello guys, this is PM View, and today's video we'll be doing this popcorn paper bag in Coreldraw. Okay, if you are new here, please consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell also so you can get notified each time I upload a video. Okay, so this is Coreldraw 2020. Without any further delay, let's go into the video and we'll click on new here. So you can go to file also and click on new to create a new document. So I'll rename my document to popcorn. Okay, so now I will leave my primary color as CMYK, and my paper size, I'm going to be using A3 paper in printing this design. So I will set my measurements, I'll put it in inches, and I'll change my rotation to a landscape, and I'll hit OK. Okay, so the next thing I want to do here is I'll like to click on my rectangle tool over here, F6 shortcut. Okay, so I will draw a rectangle over this place, and this is it. So I'll click my pick tool again, and I'll go over the x-axis and change this number here to 4. Okay, I'm actually using an A3 size in this design. That's why I'm using 4 here. So it varies, whichever you want to use. An A2 paper, you increase it, but you can make your designs in A3 and then increase your design actually. Okay, so now I'll rename this place to, let's say, 6.5. Okay, and I'm cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to duplicate this rectangle. By hitting my plus on my keyboard, I'll make a duplicate of the rectangle, or you can just left click on the rectangle, copy, and then you paste it again. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I want to change the, remember there's 2 images here now, so I will reduce the size of the x-axis of the first image to, let's say, I'll be using 2.3, and I'll hit my OK. Okay, so this is how I want it. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to click on the bigger rectangle, and I'll go to my shape tool. I'll convert this rectangle to curve by left clicking, and I'll click on convert to curve here, Ctrl Q for shortcuts. So I'll click here and hold my mouse and drag it down to the small rectangle. You can use your direction key also to drag these nodes down. These are called nodes actually. So I'll click on it, I'll click on this node and hold my mouse while dragging it down to this small rectangle. Okay, I think I'm done there. So the next thing I want to do is I will click on the small rectangle and I'll delete it. Okay, so I'll hit my delete. So I will import the images I'll be using for this design. So by doing that, I'll just go to file and click on import. You can, on your keyboard, Ctrl I for shortcut. So I'll locate my files. I think they are in desktop. So they're on desktop. So I'll locate them this way. I'm not finding them. Okay, I'll drop a description, a link below, so you can download the images I use for this design. Okay, so I'll leave the images in the description below. You can download them later to do yours. So I'll be using this image, and I'll be using this image also. So I'll just click on import. I'll hold down and drag. Okay, I actually downloaded these images online. You can use PNG tree. You can use I think we have forgotten it, but PNG tree recommended. You can use that, though the description is still below. You can download it there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to power clip this inside my image, which is the rectangle I drew. So by power clipping that, I'll click on my popcorn, or right click on it, and then I'll scroll to power clip inside. So you can see this is power clip inside. I'll click it, and then I'll power clip inside this rectangle, and it's there. Okay, now the next thing I want to do here is I will click on this also, right click, same thing, you go to power clip inside, and then I'll power clip this inside here also. Okay, I think I'm done. So the next thing I want to do is I want to change, I would like to give this rectangle a color. I think I should give it a yellow color. A yellow color is better. Okay, so I'll remove the outline. I like working without outline, so I'll come over here, this, and I'll right click here. Okay, if you are using Coreldraw 2020, you can still come over here and right click on this stroke here, and the outline is off. So the next thing, I want to edit my power clip. By editing my power clip, I will click on the power clip here, and then I'll go to edit over here. Okay, you can also right click and go to edit power clip, and the power clip is being edited right now. So the next thing I want to do is I want to duplicate this image. So I'll hit my plus for duplication, and it's duplicated already. So now I want to mirror this horizontally this way. Okay, so vertically also this way. I think I should leave it this way. So I will change this rotation to 0, and it's this way. You can just try yours, 90, and it's this way. You can see. So okay, I think 90 is okay. So I will bring this down here, 90. We're using 90, remember. Okay, you can just play over it, use 90, 45, and see what it gives to you. Okay, so I think I'll leave it this way, and I'll click on this image again until it gets this kind of rotating nodes, and I'll click on this edge and then rotate it this way. I think I'm okay. Pull it down a little bit. Okay, this is just perfect. I'll bring this image down here, and I will increase this image this way. I think I'm okay. No, I'll push it down a little bit. Okay, and this is just cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to duplicate this image over here. So by hitting my plus, remember, duplicate the image, and then I'll mirror it horizontally, and I'll push it down this way. Remember, let me zoom this up. Okay, so I'll bring it up nicely, I think, to cover the rectangle. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to shift this up a little bit, and then I think I am a bit okay. Okay, this is nice. So let me page this up, control page up, or you can just go to order front of layer. Okay, so this is how I actually want this to look like. Let me increase this, and it's cool. So the next thing I want to do is I want to increase this other image also. I'll hit my shift so I can increase it proportionally, I think, if that English exists. So I'll just go to transparency tool here. I'll click on my transparency tool, and I'll reduce the transparency this way. Let's say 64 is okay, and I think I'm done. So I'll click my pick tool and I'll bring it down. Alright, so let me scale this up a little bit, and I'm just okay with that. So the next thing I want to do is I want to finish. I'll click on finish, and this is what I get. Okay, so this is finished now. So the next thing we want to do is we want to make this, I want to duplicate this. But before then, I think I should write my popcorn. You can use any font of your choice, but for the course of this video, let me just use any font. You can also customize your popcorn by putting some name. Popcorn in, can put popcorn in Jamaica, popcorn in Nigeria, popcorn in South Africa, popcorn in, you can just customize it your own way. You can just use a popcorn bag for, let's say, cinema. You can just put Genesis Cinema. You can put just customized popcorn. Okay, now I'm doing popcorn for popcorn. Okay, so now I'll drop my popcorn here. I'll go to my text, and I think I should use Benny. Should I use Benny? I think I should go for Benny. If Benny is okay, is Benny okay? Is Benny okay? Or I should use base 02. I don't know. I'm really confused right now. So I think I should use base 02. Okay, let me use Backdog. Okay. And this is popcorn. This is just for the course of the video, and I'll just give it a white color. Okay, I think I can work with this for now. This popcorn. So I'll just go to my contour. Okay, this is my contour located here where shadow is. I'll click on my contour. I think I will give it a contour. Let me increase this contour. I'll just bring it up this way. Popcorn. I think it's cool. It's cool. Okay, this is just for the course of the video. This popcorn. Okay, now let me reduce the spacing. Click on my shape tool, come here and reduce the spacing. I think this is okay with me. All right. So let me increase the size of this and rotate this. No, I think I'm getting this wrong. Let me just leave it this way since it's affecting me. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to duplicate this can. You can increase your popcorn whichever way you want it. So I'll duplicate this can right now. So let me just do this. This is not necessarily that's necessary, so I just want this to come out of it. Okay, so I'll just duplicate this by hitting my plus and I'll group it. It's already grouped. So the purpose of grouping it so that it won't leave each other, you can see everything moves along. So I've duplicated this now. So the next thing I want to do is I want to bring this right after this other one. So I'll just rotate it by double clicking on the image. Actually, this kind of node will come, the rotating kind of node, double click, you can see that. So for you to rotate it, so I'll just rotate it and bring it. Now I'm going to size it to this. There's actually a shortcut for doing this, but for the course of this video I want you to understand some things so that if you are working on other documents also, you can actually make use of this, because the shortcut I want to actually show you does not work on every kind of design, on all designs I mean. So, and I feel you should know this if you're a beginner or you just want to enlighten yourself here. This is actually a better way of learning this. Okay, so you rotate it nicely. You can do that multiple times until you get it correctly. Okay, so you can zoom it so you can get that better. Okay, I'll just place this here and I think I'm done here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you are done with this. Okay, so you can give this, I think I'm not done. Don't do this. Okay, so I'll just place this here. Now I'm okay, so I'll just duplicate this. I will just highlight both together like this and I'll duplicate it. I'll group it first, I'll hit my plus to duplicate it, and now it's duplicated this like this. So I'll just bring this here, same thing. So I'll just rotate also. You can rotate it until you get your own nice curve. Don't worry that it's leaving the workable environment, but our main motive is to get this done. Okay, please subscribe. It's a way of telling me that you are actually viewing this, and please just give it a thumbs up. I know I'm not doing pretty good, but just give this video a thumbs up, please. It's a sign of motivation. It's trying to tell me that guy, you're doing good. Okay, so I think I'm done here. So the next thing I want to do is, okay, I want to bring a rectangle over the other places. Okay, so I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry. So I just want to bring this up. I'll just highlight this one and bring it up this way. So I actually want to rotate this nicely. Okay, this is actually what I want to get. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to draw a rectangle over this area. Okay, so I'll bring a box here and I will draw a rectangle. Remember the other time we used 2.3, we can still maintain that if we want to. 2.3, okay, 2.3, okay, 2.3 by 2.3. Let's use 2.3 by 2.3 for this design. Okay, so 2.3, 2.3. Okay, now this 2.3. I'll be rotating this rectangle until I get a perfect match for the base of this popcorn. Okay, you can see that it's actually going in. So when you're working in Coreldraw, remember your figures as if you are customizing anything at all. Okay, so now this is just cool here, and I'll give it a gray color. Okay, is this gray? What am I saying? Okay, let me just give it 40% black, and I'll remove the outline as usual. Now I'm going to do the same to other ones, but this way I'll duplicate this. I'll bring this down here, and I'm going to rotate it until I get the base of this code. Okay, now this is it. I told you there's a shortcut for doing this, but let's go through this process. It's a way of learning. Okay, so now I know you think if the shortcut, why am I doing this? But it's actually building oneself. Okay, all right, I think, let me zoom this out. I think I'm getting it a little bit, and you can just work it out yourself. With time you get it very clear and nicely. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to reduce this size, so I'll hit my shape tool. I can just hit my shape tool and highlight just the two nodes. Okay, firstly I'll convert to curve by pressing my Ctrl Q or right clicking and converting to curve. So I'll just draw a rectangle over these two nodes and bring this up this way. So I'll bring it up like this, and that is just cool. Okay, so that's what I want. Let me highlight it again. I'll just bring this down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. You can just bring it down whichever way you want it. So I'll just hit my plus, and I'll bring this here. The purpose of this base is for construction purpose. Maybe when you're done printing it, so you can construct it to a paper bag, which is a popcorn bag. I said paper bag, sorry for that. Okay, so this is actually the base of the popcorn bag. So without putting this, you cannot actually fold it to your desired sizes, so you won't know where to cut and know where to fold and all that. So that's the main motive of doing this here. Okay, and this is just perfect. Okay, so now I think we're done here. So when I think we'll get one left. Okay, so I'll just bring this here, and to just make it quicker, don't do this. To just make it quicker, I'll just slide it this way, and I will slide it this way, and I'm done. Okay, so don't do this, please. All right, so the next thing I want to do is, I think I should rotate this a little bit, and I'm done. Okay, now next thing I want to do is I want to give it another rectangle over the other side. Okay, so this is actually hard, but not hard. We're almost done. So I'll just draw a rectangle over here this way. I'll convert to curve, Ctrl Q or right click and convert it to curve. So I'll bring this down here. Remember, you hold and drag, sorry for that, and you bring this down here, and you bring this down here, and you're done. Okay, you can just bring this up a little bit, and that is just okay. You give it a gray color, also 40% black, and remove the outline, which is this way. Okay, so now when we're actually done with the whole design. So when you print this out, you can fit this to your frame. Okay, you can increase this right now because we're actually done with everything. So when you're done, you fold it. These places are where you cut. So when you print this paper out, it's gonna look this way, and you start cutting from. Okay, let me bring out the tool here. What tool will I use now? Let me use the freehand tool. So after you've printed this out, you use your scissors, your razor blade to cut it over here and cut here. You cut it out. Actually, you can use a machine for that. You cut it, and when you're done, you don't cut these edges. You only cut the design out, which is why I actually gave every side a color. So you cut this way, you cut it this way, and you cut it down. You understand? So you can actually cut it with your scissors, and when you make a nice cut out of it, you fold this other line. You fold this, you fold it down, you fold the other side down, and you fold this side down. So when you're actually done with this, you can actually get what I'm trying to say. So I already print this out, and after which I folded it together and I place a gum here and just cone it down the bottom, and this is what I got. Your nice popcorn is ready to serve. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell also, so you can get my videos when I post them. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you.